Alright, we are back to another stream of Elden Ring. Hello, hello. Last time we had fought against Lord Rykard, and we have acquired a mending rune from Godwyn, the Lord, or the Prince of Death, and all that. And now we're going to continue with another side quest. First, there's a couple things we gotta finish up around here. For starters, we're strong enough to deal with things in Dragonsboro now, so we're gonna go... First things first... we're gonna go... We dealt with the Black Kindred gargoyle yesterday, just sort of as like a quick finish. And now we're gonna head down the bridge some more. Oh, also, we now have enough magic to use the Carrion Royal Scepter, and that's what we'll be using for the rest of the game. Because that's, like, considered the best outside of the Lucette and Azure. What's it called? Staves. Lucette and Azure staves. Also, I should probably do the Lursat side quest as well. Happy Earth Day indeed. Happy Earth Day. Be kind to Mother Earth, or Captain Planet will fucking kill you. Oh, and we have now maxed out the flasks, so we're set on that. We need 2 more Sacred Tears, though, to improve it before we can max out on that as well. But for all intents and purposes, we now have the maxed out amount of flasks we can have. I'm just gonna do this real quick. See if this does anything. It seems to do pretty alright. Ow. Okay, maybe we're not strong enough to deal with them. Captain Planet stinks. She blues all the way, baby. Captain Planet, he's a hero. Combat pollution down to 0. He failed miserably. If they reworked Captain Planet today, there would be like an anti... I would hope there'd be like an anti-AI and or NFT episode, because remember, the blockchain used to take a lot of energy even prior to the use of AI art and all that. But would they, though? Nice. Stab! Take that grill. Why don't we set off fireworks on Earth Day? That's a good question. One possible theory is they are annoying. And probably counterintuitive, all things considered. Because I'm sure all that smoke from the rockets aren't exactly the most ecologically friendly. You ever been to Disney World and they do their fireworks show, and then afterwards it was on a slightly windy day, so you're just walking through the like smoke and leftover soot. Apparently Mars Day isn't a thing. I'm surprised by that one. I could have been even stronger. Ow. Ow, that actually really hurt. Oh, that was an insta-kill. Nice. Run. Ooh, that was close. Running again. Stab. Excuse me. Opaline hard tier. Stone barred crack tier. What is your favorite planet in the Milky Way other than Earth? Saturn is cool. Saturn is cool. The fact that it just has billions and billions of little asteroids just circling around it. That's pretty cool. I think Saturn, I think the fact that Jupiter is just like a gas giant adds a bit of curiosity to me, just because it's like, what the hell would that actually look like if there wasn't just nothing but constant storm? What's your opinion on the Sega Saturn? Never played it. Don't really got much thought about it, due to the lack of knowledge of actually playing it myself. I only ever played a little bit. I played Sega Genesis, and a little bit of Sega Dreamcast, but I never owned a Dreamcast. Went over to friends' houses to play on it, but nothing. You ever seen a real-life 32X? Yes! I actually had one as a kid, but I never could remember what it actually was, because I was always confused. Like, I had a game... I had Knuckles Chaotix as a kid, and I remember playing it, but I never understood why I couldn't play it whenever I put it in the actual Genesis itself, and then I realized, wait, this is what that game was a part of, because we also had Virtual Fighter as well. Okay, so we're at 60 here. We're gonna start putting more to health. Also, where the hell is the cave? Okay, I know there's a cave around here. But now we're just kinda... Oh, unless we gotta go all the way down there. I was already down here, actually. Hang on. Oh, wait, no, we go this way. This is where it is. Because I was like, there's a bear in front of the cave, but I couldn't find the bear. Excuse me. Dogs are barking. You have any favorite Sonic characters? I don't know much about Sonic lore, but I think Cream the Rabbit is cute. I really like Omega. He's not like a super deep character in that regard, but he's a robot that Eggman locked away in one of his facilities, and he's just extremely pissed off and now wants to kill him, which I think is really funny. You couldn't hear me, but I was about to scream when I saw that he was resistant to the sleep darts. Also, I've grown. I'm now old enough to believe being cringe and free and all that. I think Shadow the Hedgehog is one of the coolest characters ever added to the series, even if he's literally just evil Sonic. Bull Goat's Talisman. Have you seen any videos of the Sonic 06 remake on PC? It looks amazing. I have heard that it, like, fixes some aspects of it. I haven't watched full playthroughs of it. My friend Abby, she's going through in a similar vein how I've been doing nothing but playing Souls games this year. She was playing... Oh god, that actually did scare me. Go sleep. Go sleep. Oh my god, I forgot it only lasts a minute. Fucking hell. She's been playing a lot of Sonic games this year. And I think she's going to play the PC mod of 06 instead of the original, which I said, play the original, it'll be funny. She's like, nah. They're like Shadow and Rouge are the classic. Sonic are the last classic. Oh my god. Didn't even see my health. Dark Souls 06. The closest thing to that is Demon Souls, but that came out in 08. I got humbled by wolves. Also, though I haven't played it, I've watched enough Sonic 06 playthrough. Like, Lythero did a whole playthrough again of Sonic 06 for his Silver campaign video, because his chat gave him like a level 10 hype train to do it, which, wild stuff, all things considered, but it's not like a game that like you can go back to and like, oh, actually, you know what? There are some good gems in it. It's like, nah, man. Like, it looks bad to control. And apparently it feels worse. Sure is a blunder. A blunder. A blender. Blunder. It barely sounds different. Damn it. Every time. The other one's like, what happened to you, boss? Oh, Jesus! Stab. Ow. Oh my god. Get out of here. Sonic 06 PC remake looks really good, especially compared to the original. 100 times plus 2. 6, honestly, could have been good. Yeah. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Living in, hanging on the edge of the long road. Alright, moving on. Oh dear. So many poison spots. Ow. Ow. Stab. Damn it, I wanted to be funny. I hate the fact that it doesn't stay dead for that long. Got him. Ash 4, Bloodhound Step. That's going to be really useful for later. PC Remake also took out all the weird side quest levels and the stupid big hub world. See, that was one of the major issues with that game. Is like it just made you do nonsense to get to certain levels. But of course, it did give us the iconic "oh." Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! There's a textbook definition of padding. Oh yeah. Lens rise. do the fight yet? Not yet, though. Halk, I will say, the hint was more the sword of the GIF I sent you than the actual GIF. That's from Bloodborne. We do get to fight something also as cool. I'm just a girl. It's fine, you're fine. Don't you worry. I forgot there's just all these gross glintstones in this one. Now can I leave, or do I gotta go out the other way? Okay. Alright, I think we're set here. Actually, since we're done here, there's actually something I missed when we finished up all the Volcano Manor stuff. Oh no! What happened to all the Jar friends? Jar Baron! What's going on?
Oh, cuz, I'm glad you came. But we're fine now. Dialos fought the poacher, though quite a lot of us got broken. I won't cry though. I'm a warrior, Jar. A warrior. The tale of House Hoslow is told in blood. That's the kind of warrior I want to be one day, cuz. Even if I'm scared, I'll still fight to protect everyone. The tale of how... That's the kind... Even if I'm scared.
Dialos? Oh no.
You. Are the jars... Are they all right? Did I defend them?
You defended them.
Then all is well. This fool proved his worth in the end.
Oh, down the jars. No, they're gone.
The tale... That's the kind of one. Even if I'm...
So funny to think, though, that this was a side quest they forgot to patch in at the beginning, and it got added in like a couple months after release. Yeah, like, oops. The owl's just kind of off away.
The tale of House Hoslow is told in blood. That's the kind of warrior I'm going to be. One who protects everybody. The tale of how... That's the kind... One who protects...
Now, like his uncle Alexander, Jawbran will now use Dialos remains inside him to become a brave warrior, which is why you see nothing but his weapons here. Dialos' mask and another Hoslow Pedal Whip, and a Newman's Rune. The Alice's Mask. Replica of a twin-tailed silver helm with flowery adornments, only without the twin tails. The Alice Hoslow had an older brother who was a stern, self-possessed man of few words. His achievements made him seem out of reach, and so the younger aspired to be like the older, yearning for the day that he would tell the tale of Has Hollow in blood, knowing full well that it would break his brother's heart. And now both brothers are dead. Along with all the jars here.
Thanks for coming back, cuz. I've been thinking. It's time for me to set out on a journey. As a warrior jar. Upon the path of champions. I'm about to go on a journey. As a warrior jar. In search of glory. I'm about to go as a warrior. Oh, hello again, cuz. No, I haven't changed my mind. I'll begin my journey once I'm ready to go. As a warrior jar. In search of glory. I'll begin my... as a warrior.
Yeah, just gotta make sure. One more.
I'll begin my journey as a warrior.
Okay. Now, I'm gonna do another quest. Doing a lot of side quest stuff, so it's gonna be a minute. This one involves selling. Hello.
There you are, my apprentice. Shall we commence the lesson?
Hey, look at this.
What's this sorcery, my apprentice? Ah, then you have seen Master Azure. Master Azure was a founding Glintstone sorcerer, and my first teacher. A stern judge of men. But he must have seen something in you. You make us both proud. We can speak more later, my apprentice. If you recall, I was exiled from the Academy of Rea Lucaria. It was for attempting to restore the primeval current of Glintstone sorcery. The toothless pedantry peddled by the Carian royal family can rot for all I care. I want Glintstone sorceries that open our minds, unbound by terrestrial taboos. No matter what we give in return. My apprentice, I presume nothing. Teacher and student are not bound to tread the same path. But hear me out, my apprentice. I need your help to restore the primeval current of Glintstone sorcery. Perhaps this is a journey we could take together.
Okay.
Splendid. I thank you. This pleases me. It's been far too long since I found a fellow kindred spirit. You must have a fabulous teacher. I need your help, my apprentice. Master Lusat is another founding Glintstone sorcerer. And like Master Azure, he was banished from the Academy. Now he languishes in prison somewhere. My apprentice, can you find Master Lusat? With this Glintstone key, you should be able to cross the boundary that encloses him. I need him to restore the primeval current of glintstone sorcery. He's nigh a child of the stars. Such is his body now. After his expulsion from the Academy, I heard that Master Lusat returned to his home, a place called Celia in the eastern Caelid wilds. Thinking about it, I obtained the glintstone key I gave you from a Celian sorcerer. It wouldn't be too much of a leap to suppose he's still cooped up nearby.
Alright. Gotta go back to Caelid. Specifically over here. Not over there. I went too far. I needed to go to the cathedral where we met Millicent first. My mistake. I meant to go over here. Excuse me. Well, unless the comment on a video discussing PO6 suggesting that two people he associated with play the game. I think I understand where you're going with that one. You bit stupid. Ow. And secret tunnel. Celia hideaway. I thought that was a snail. The way how the crystals look like the shelf. Rhea has expressed a great interest in playing PO6 when it is done. I would be curious how a playthrough like that would turn out. There are the snails. Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure I didn't miss anything. Turbo importance. I'm pretty sure we gotta go downwards to get to Lisette. My favorite. Putrid Castilians. How dare you? There we go. We don't get to do cool Scarlet Rot spells with sorceries like these guys get to. Crystal Torrent. Not to be confused with Torrent the horse. Alright, now we gotta go back through. Again! Oh, I don't like that because he's gonna pop up right behind me. Oh my god. Get out of here. Alright, now we go downward. Excuse me, dork. Out of the way. Oh, there he is. Stars of Ruin. Now we go back.
My apprentice, give me a moment later. I have a favor to ask. The form you see before you is merely a projection.
Eh?
My body lies elsewhere, but the Academy's shackles prevent it being moved. My body is on the Weeping Peninsula at the southern tip of the lands between, imprisoned in the ruins just down from the Church of Marika, past the plain of the Wandering Mausoleum. Can you make the journey to my body? I have something that I can only trust with you. Who could have guessed? What a place to find Master Lusat. You have my gratitude. This is all your work. I am truly pleased to have you as an apprentice, and a kindred spirit. This is a mere token of my thanks. Please, take it. This brings us a full step closer. The bodies of Masters Azure and Lusat can be admitted to the Academy. If only I could undo these wretched shackles.
Alright, we're gonna head on over to the Weeping Peninsula, because this is actually a ruin I usually ignore just for this quest line. What the? Ambush shard.
My apprentice, thank you for coming. These shackles take a toll on us all. There is something I need you to look after. My primal glintstone. A star has fallen, and my fortunes waver. Someone may come for my life, and so I entrust it with you. Myself.
Okay. Selen's primal glintstone.
Thank you, my apprentice. This is my essence. Please, treat it with care. Treat it with care, my apprentice. What you hold is my very being. Treat it what you hold.
Alright, and then we go back here, refresh the area. With this thing again. Oh, what the? You?
Ah, well met. I hardly expected to see the champion of the festival here, of all places. You didn't know Selen, did you? Well, whatever the case, she's dead now. Just put it behind you. She was known as the Graven Witch. Obsessed by the primeval current, countless sorcerers fell to her hand. The most dangerous mage in the entire history of Rhea Lucaria's academy. It is strange, though. The woman, she was like a husk. Her soul already fled. I suspect Selen lives on elsewhere. I'm sure she'll turn up eventually, in another body. A sickening thought, but one that won't stop gnawing at me. I suspect Selen, I'm sure she'll turn up eventually. A sickening...
And about that, it's funny that you mentioned another body. Recall a previous quest where we had to help Celavis, and he had a whole room full of dolls. Well, you might have missed one. Set up his puppet. Do not touch. There was one more. And of course, he saved the Selen puppet in his bed chambers. Before we transplant it, let me just go ahead and read. Selen's primal glintstone. Glintstone from within the sorceress Selen's body. Seemingly half alive, blood vessels are visible within. In essence, a primal glintstone is a sorcerer's soul. If transplanted into a compatible new body after their original body dies, the sorcerer will rise again. My apprentice, do you think it's distasteful? Yeah, so basically, it's a heart full of crystals. And just like that.
My apprentice. Just how long has it been?
About 2 minutes.
Thank you. You've helped me fill a new body once again. And it's truly a gem. Young and full of vigor, a snug fit for my primal glintstone. Better still, I've shed those awful shackles. Finally, I can return to the Academy to expel the Karian royal family and restore the primeval current. My dear apprentice, I owe this all to you. Finally, I can return to the Academy to expel the Karian royal family and restore the primeval current. My apprentice, as thanks for procuring this new form, I'll be holding you to a higher standard. You wish to resume? Have I not been strict enough?
Okay, and now we head back here. See, we can either be summoned to challenge Selen, or be summoned to assist Selen. Well, I'm a sorcerer, so yes. Thank you, Fortnite, for installing a new version of yourself.
Bringer of my death. You have my gratitude for freeing me from my shackles. And the work is done. Join the sea to reflect on your mistake.
Gotcha. Eccentric's hood, armor, Manchett's breeches.
Ah, my apprentice. You've saved my skin once again. Do you see this? The Queen of Caria is no more. With the bodies of Masters Azure and Lusat returned, the Academy can hone the primeval current, so that we, fallen children of the stars, shall beam with brilliance once again. My apprentice, will you stay with us, here at the Academy? Oh, I know it's not possible. You have your own calling, to be the next Elden Lord. But do think of me, of your teacher. On the eve of your crowning, you will always be my darling pupil. Rest assured that no, the entire Academy will swear allegiance to the new monarch, my apprentice. Become Elden Lord. Perhaps I'm jumping ahead, but here is a symbol of my allegiance and the Academy's.
Glintstone Chris.
Do you recall what once I told you? That glintstone is the amber of the cosmos, and sorcery is the study of the stars and the life therein. When you become Elden Lord, please illuminate me. Lay bare the secrets of life which course the Elden Ring. Next time, I will be your student. Oh, one last thing. If you fail to claim your throne, you can always pay me a visit. Oh, don't fret. Even my dullest pupils will always have a place here.
What'd you call me? Shard Spiral. This one's actually a pretty good spell from what I've heard.
What is it, my apprentice?
Where did ye flee, my sweet?
She just pushed Renala over here.
From whence ye hide? Of the dark, be not afeared. My beloved egg is with us. Come out, I prithee.
Hey, well, what if I just relaxed real quick? Wait. Renala? What are you doing here? What happened to... Oh my goodness! Which is Glintstone Crown. Okay, for some whatever reason... So this, like, ball of being has all the crowns mixed together, right? There is a Selen crown in here, but it randomly just doesn't show up sometimes. Yeah, basically she just became one of these monstrosities. There's nothing left of her. That's the end of that quest, basically. Alright, I think now is the time to head towards that there guiding moonlight, if you will. So you recall these coffins over here? Well, how about this coffin specifically? Down I go. Inzel River, Maine. Inishirani. Miniature Ronnie, a doll resembling Ronnie the Witch. From head to toe, every detail is perfect. This unresponsive doll seems pleasantly cool. Oh, I did say unresponsive. Talk to Miniature Ronnie.
Oh, a dogged fellow, aren't we? Or is it merely thy habit to talk to dolls? Fine. Fine. I hadn't expected any soul to recognize me in this guise. But now the cat is out the bag. I cannot allow thee thy freedoms. Perform for me a service as recompense. Eliminate the baleful shadows which prowl these lands. The name of Rani the Witch is already sullied by thee. I will not brook disobedience in this matter. Perform for me a service as recompense. Eliminate the baleful shadows which prowl these lands. The name of Rani the Witch is already sullied by thee. I will not brook disobedience in this matter.
Can't believe I'm taking orders from a doll. Ow, ow. So rude. That does a lot of damage. I didn't know you could actually stun them. That's really good. It's just a random madness flower down here, that's fine. Fireballs! That did a lot more damage than I thought it would. Ow. Four ants. That does really good damage. If you recall, we were here much earlier, but now we can get a sacred treasure. It is right up here. Wing of Estelle. Noxtella Eternal City.
Let us speak of the past a while. I was once an Empyrean, of the demigods. Only I, Nicola, and Melania could claim that title. Each of us was chosen by our own two fingers, as a candidate to succeed Queen Marika, to become the new god of the coming age, which is when I received Blythe, in the form of a vassal tailored for an Empyrean. But I would not acquiesce to the two fingers. I stole the rune of death, slew mine own Empyrean flesh, casting it away. I would not be controlled by that thing. The two fingers and I have been cursing each other ever since, and the baleful shadows are their assassins. I turned my back on the two fingers, and we have each been cursing the other since. The baleful shadows are their assassins. I turned the baleful...
Yeah, so basically Ronnie was like... Merrick was like, oh, you're gonna be chosen possibly for Elden Lord, and she was like, nah. That's cringe. I'm gonna kill your golden son. And then, okay, well then. That was a little too quick. Too quick. So she started the whole Night of the Black Knives. With killing Godwin, thus turning him into that big, gross corpse. And then she also killed herself, but she died. Her body died, but her soul lived on. Godwin's soul died, but his body lived on, so that's why he turned into a gross meat sack. Basically a zombie. Dead. And skull plate. Things so difficult for me, eh? Ow! My insides. Love the boulder just randomly walking down. So rude. Night Maiden and Sorceress Puppets. Every so often there's like a little gleaming sounding cue in the music here, and I always think it's like somebody got a text message on a flip phone. If you listen close enough, you can kind of hear it. Whoa. Ow. Another larval tier. Another larval tier. You just get nothing but larval tiers here. It's really useful. And a great ghost glove wart. There we are. Nice. Gotcha. Moon of Noxtella. Golden seed. Another stone sword key. Just drilling into them. Before we go down there, let me just collect the things I missed because we went upward, but not downward. Let me use Celestial Dew. That's just a cyan bug. Kill. Damn it, come here. Is there one up here I missed? There's one over there I missed. There are two. like when I do so much damage that the health bar doesn't even register it was a full health bar. Just instantly dead. Always make sure you get everything on every corner. Even though you already got like a bunch of this. Oh, I died instantly. Amazing. Super. Super duper. Give back my runes. Here. Thank you. Alright, I think we got everything we need around here. Oop. Just forgot that. And there's nothing else over here, so time to head on down.
Even when I turned my back upon the Two Fingers, Blythe remained my loyal ally. Though he was created a vassal from an Aryan, he was a colossal failure on the part of the Two Fingers, Blythe and E.G. both. Art willing to give too much to me, yet they both understand what lieth beyond the dark path. That I must betray everything, and rid the world of what came before. Ah. Should I add thee to the list? Another one. Kind of heart. As kind of heart as they. Ah. This form hath loosened my tongue. I've let slip too much. Forget what thou'st heard. Forget. I've let slip to forget what...
Coast Globe Ward 9.
The Two Fingers, that Rani the Witch cometh, to rend thy flesh with a fateful wound, ne'er to heal.
Oh dear. Oh, my neck.
My thanks. 'Twas more of a challenge than I envisioned. Now I can finally stand before them. This is farewell, my dear. Tell Blythe and E.G. I love them.
Discarded palace key. Wonder what that's about. So this part kind of sucks, so we're gonna go in it with Flame Cleanse Me. And then gonna go ahead and give us Bloodhound Step. Excuse me. Before we have found Lake of Rot. Okay, I don't think this actually raises much immunity to stuff like that. Ugh. I can only imagine how awful the smell would be in here. This way. Damn it. Ugh. Alright, whatever. Alright. Let's try this again. I already got that one down. Ow. There. Got him. Dragon scale blade. Just gonna go around, collect items here and there. Oh boy. Mushroom crown. Just go back and reset the area. I think I was already here. I was. Okay. 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 Now we got basically everything. The other half of this area. Now we can continue forward. Okay, let's fight this guy for real. Oh, does it not? Is it underneath the structure? Oh, that's so weird. I usually do pretty alright against him, so I guess I never noticed that. Take that. Alabaster Lord's sword. Ooh, Somber Smithing Stone 9. Now we gotta go all the way around. Come here. Give me that. Medic Warrior Cookbook. Perfect. Ow. Didn't want these guys sneaking up on me while I was trying to do one last thing over here. Ow, that hurt. Got him. That hurt. And we go in here and find what they were worshipping. I do appreciate that they put a little light on the chest so you know that it's in here, even in the dark. Scorpion stinger. Into a coffin as I contract Scarlet Rot in the cutscene, because I take my sweet ass time to get in. Excuse me. Estelle, natural born of the void. Ooh, that's close. Where'd you go? Whoa, whoa. Nice try. Oh, hello. Ow. Well, that's a good thing I got that shield. Ow. That hurt. Ow. That hurt again. Okay, I was underneath you. That's fine. Ah. That's fine. Run it back. Oop. Ow. Let me just go get my runes real quick. Ow. Oh dear. Whoa. Whoa, ow. Got him. Remembrance of the natural born. You cannot proceed without a ring of oath. What was that key we got, though, earlier? Discarded palace key. Key to treasure chest for carrion princesses. Key discarded by Luna Princess Rani along her very flesh. Opens a treasure chest passed down to carrion princesses. Is said to be found in the Grand Library of Raya Lucaria with her mother Renala. I think I saw a chest there a while back. By the way, the reason why Raya Lucaria is sinking is because all the humidity from the stagnant rot is softening the soil, causing everything to start slowly melting down. Hey Renala, don't mind me, I'm just going to open this and Dark Moon Ring. Also, miniature Rani. Doll resembling Rani the Witch from head to toe. Every detail is perfect. The chillness is gone, feeling now like an empty husk. There is no response. Oh, here it is. Dark Moon Ring. Ring depicting a leaden full moon. Symbolic of a cold oath, the ring is supposed to be given by Luna Princess Rani to her consort. Rani is an Empyrean, meaning her consort would be right earn the title of Lord. A warning is engraved within. Whoever thou'st may be, take not the ring from this place. The solitude beyond the night is better mine alone. Hey Renal, I'm gonna go marry your daughter. Bye. Moonlight altar. I don't think I'm supposed to see two moons. Oh, good. Round 2. I accidentally just killed the squirrel. Ow, that hurt. Oh my god, darn no! So rude. Got him. Dragonheart. And Adula's Moonblade. Cathedral of Manicelis. Manis? That sounds familiar. Plenty of starlight to go around. blood on the ring. And with that, I do. Oh, hi.
So, it was thee who would become my lord. Perhaps I needn't have warned thee. I am pleased, however. Thou art a fitting choice. I go now to the night sky. It is there I shall find mine order. I bid thee travel the path of the Lord. And once all is done, we shall see each other once more.
Off she goes. And she leaves me the Dark Moon Greatsword. This has been the weapon we've been leading up to this entire time. Dark Moon Greatsword. A moon greatsword bestowed by a Carian queen upon her spouse to honor long-standing tradition. One of the legendary armaments. Rani's sigil is a full moon, cold and leaden. And this sword is but a beam of its light. Unique skill, Moonlight Greatsword. Raises the sword aloft, bathing it in the light of the dark moon, temporarily increases magic attack power, and imbues blade with frost. Charge attack releases a blast of moonlight. And then just for the sake of thematics, we'll keep it at with the Carian's shield from now on. Yeah, we just get to, you know, shoot a beam for free. It only costs us that much FP. So yeah, this will be the weapon we'll be using for the foreseeable future. Alright. Let me head back to the Round Table Hole, but first actually need to purchase something from Gostock. Excuse me.
Ah, back again, are we? Curious one you are. Well then, what are you after?
Damn it, I thought he had the ancient dragons. I thought it was a somber stone he had. Never mind, well, I might as well just have that now. think I might know where one is prior to going into Farum.
Well, I took youth no matter. Lay out your arms then.
Greetings. Are you here for... Greetings. Are you here for spirit?
There we go. Well, now we got our Mimic tier maxed out, at least. Okay. Why don't we go tell Blythe the good news that we done the deed.
I'm part of her very being. I can never betray her. No matter what might happen. Ronnie. She needs me.
Blythe? You okay, bud? Oh no, Blythe, no, don't make me do this. Oh, Blythe. Royal Greatsword. Blythe's armor, gauntlets, and greaves. I had to go tell EG about this. EG!
Well, my fellow, how may I serve you? As war counselor? Or as blacksmith?
Blythe's dead.
Unthinkable. How could Blythe? How did he break free from his cell? No. More importantly, Blythe became a curse that plagued Lady Rani. Yet even in madness, gave himself to her. I made a grave misjudgment. And I thought myself a capable war counselor. I'll catch up with you soon enough, Blythe. When I do, I only hope you'll accept my apology.
What does that mean? I gotta think about this. You stay right there. Let me just think. No. They got EG too. No. Oh, he was my favorite troll. Alright. I think that's a good place to wrap up now, though. So yeah, we are now a consort of Lady Ronnie, and we have ourselves a cool new weapon. But at what cost? I'm just trying to think what to use for this. Alright. Notice that the Nox and the Aegean mirror helm are kind of the same. Helm fashioned from a crystal-looking glass, one among the Eternal City's ritual implements, easily broken and weak against striking attacks. Worn by those committed to high treason, it wards off the intervention of the Greater Will and its vassal fingers. E.G.'s Mirror Helm. Helm fashioned from a crystal-looking glass, said to have never left War Counselor E.G.'s head. Easily broken and weak against striking attacks. Worn by those committed of high treason, it wards off the intervention of the Greater Will and its vassal fingers. E.G. was afraid, terrified of his own treachery. Probably explains why have similar fashion. I just kind of assumed he just stuck a bunch of memory stones on his face. Blythe's armor. Well-worn black armor of the man-wolf Blythe. The pelt served as a cape protecting from cold. Blythe was the blade of Ronnie, but the cold bothered him anyway. Blythe's gauntlets. Well-worn black gauntlets of the man-wolf Blythe. Blythe, who served as Ronnie's shadow, was a loyal ally who would defy destiny itself if it would have him turn upon his lady. And yeah, the same thing there. Just look at what our options here for the Remembrance of the Natural Born. Remembrance of the Natural Born. Remembrance of Estelle, natural born of the void, hewn into the air tree. A malformed star born in the lightless void far away, once destroyed an eternal city and took away their sky. A falling star is of an ill omen. Bastard stars. Flail which deals magic damage, having been imbued with power by the remembrance of Estelle. Formed of the same many-colored star debris that compromised the form of the natural born of the void. Skill, Nebula. Imbue the natural void star with magic to perform a sweeping strike. This attack leaves a dark cloud of stars in its wake that lingers briefly before exploding. Ash of War, Waves of Darkness. This Ash of War grants an armament The magic affinity and following skill. Waves of darkness. Plunge armament into the ground to release 3 waves of darkness. Follow up with a strong attack to swing the armament in a sweeping strike. Usable on great axes, great hammers, great spears, and colossal weapons.
Now go forth. Let the words of the fingers guide you.
Probably not going to use either of those. So... crap. Alright. Okay, so, anyway. Yeah. Tomorrow we're going to continue. There's like... we still have stuff on top of the altar here we can go through, so tomorrow we'll probably just take all that stuff up. I'm actually trying to think what is left before we continue to the mountaintop. We gotta go back. Actually, we gotta go down into the catacombs. Or not the catacombs, the sewers of Lindell. So we'll probably do that. That'll probably be our main focus. I'm like actually trying to think what else is left. Not much, I think. Alright, so yeah. Tomorrow, we'll wrap up stuff on the altar, and then we'll go deeper into the bowels of Lindell. So, with all that said, that's going to be a stream. Thank you to everybody who stopped by to watch. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.